Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. For this post, I am doing my July wrap-up and my August TBR. So, let's get into it. The first book I finished in July was The Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. I think I gave this like 4 stars. I liked the story. It did have like a kind of a slow start, but I did enjoy it. I actually listened to the audiobook because it was just easier for me to listen to it instead of reading it. And I am quite interested to see what's going to happen at the end. The end was definitely a twist. I did not expect that at all. I really thought I was going to go somewhere else. So I did like the end. And yeah, I'm excited to see how the story progresses. I'm actually waiting for the audiobook for the next book so that I can listen to that as well. But I definitely do recommend this book. I know a lot of people probably already read it, considering how like well known it is and how long it's been out. But I definitely do recommend this particular book. My next book was Winter by Marissa Meyer. This is the last book in the Lunar Chronicles. This was harder to get through than the other ones. It was really long and really slow in certain parts, and it was just taking forever to get into the story. But once the action started, I definitely enjoyed it more, and I think it was such a great finish to the very end. I believe I gave this, I think, 5 stars. But yeah, I did like this one. But it was just much slower and it took me longer to get through. But it was definitely a great finish to the whole series. The next book I finished in July was The Savage Song by Victoria Schwab. This is one of her YA novels, I think, and I like the premise. It was a good premise. I like the fact that there wasn't like a romance in it. It's an interesting idea, and I liked how the story went. I feel like there should have been more depth or detail. I'm currently reading her next, the sequel, Dark Duet. I'm not quite that far into it, but I'm hoping like it picks up and like something more exciting happens, more detail happens. I like books with a lot more detail, so maybe because it didn't have that much, I didn't enjoy it as much. But I know her other stuff is actually quite good, and I cannot wait to read her other series. And I believe I think I gave this like 5 stars. I did like it, just so maybe like 4. Yeah, 4 stars. Next was The Bane Chronicles by Cassandra Clare. I've had this book for a while since it came out, and I have to say, I like the little stories in it. I like being able to stop and then start another story. Each story was really good. Overall, though, I would give it maybe like a 3.5. The stories were nice. It's just, I miss the other characters, especially Jason Clary. So it was just okay. It's just I read it because she wrote it. And I'll continue to read her things, definitely. But it's just okay. Next is Cursed. I read this for the reading rush. I think I gave it 5 stars. I really did enjoy this retelling of King Arthur legend. I was about the Lady in the Lake, or Lady of the Lake. It's one or the other. And how she became to be. And I thought it was really interesting and really amazing. And I cannot wait to watch the Netflix series next year. So yeah, I believe I gave it 5 stars. Next was Part of Your World by Liz Braswell. I also read this during the reading rush. I love The Little Mermaid, so I had to read this. However, I did not like the ending. I wanted them to end up together like forever, not just, yeah, I'll see you next week. the father did not understand her love of the land and like totally dismissed her at the end, even though she saved his life. And the fact that him doing that, like dismissing her, is what led to all of this. So I feel like he should have been like, yeah, I should have seen your point. I gave it 4 stars because I didn't enjoy how cruel Ursula was. I mean, more cruel so than like in the, animated Disney movie. And I mean, yes, Ariel was very like, much more mature and adult, but I really prefer like the Disney version. So I don't know. I was expecting something else, I guess, but I mean, it was great. It was good, but not great, I guess. During the reading rush, I also read Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. I love the Netflix show. I started with the Netflix show, and then I found out it was based on a graphic novel, so I thought I would pick it up. I love the artwork. I think the artwork is amazing, and I love the story, and I'm really excited to see the next volume. It's actually based in the original, like the same world as Archie comics, so that's quite interesting. But yeah, I can't wait to read book 2 when it comes out, and to see all the other episodes and seasons of this show on Netflix. So yeah, check it out. I believe I gave this a 5 stars. I thought it was really good. And it was like my first introduction to graphic novels. So I'm happy I picked something that I knew I would already like. So yeah. Those are all the books I read during July. I read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I read 7 books. I am quite proud of myself. I mean, look at all this. I already dropped some. Look at these. Like, I read 7 books. I'm quite proud of myself because I've never read that many in like 1 month. So, yay, 7 books. August, though, I think I'm going to do a bit less because I do have some catching up to do in my reading. The first book is Our Dark Duet by Victoria Schwab. I don't have a jacket on because I take them off to protect them. I was supposed to finish this in July, and I'm only on page 114, so I'm definitely working on finishing this book for August because I am quite ashamed that I did not get to finish it. I guess I just got so busy, with stuff, and then it was the reading rush, and I was like, oh, I guess I'll put this to the side. So definitely want to finish this for August. Next book is Children of Blood and Bone. I am currently 185 pages in. I'm listening to the audiobook. I like the audiobook. I stopped. I don't know why. So yes, I should. I really want to finish this before the school year starts. So I definitely am gonna try my best to finish this. I actually have a 5-hour drive to Pittsburgh at the end of the month. So great opportunity to get through this. So yes, this will be something I'm gonna finish. Next is Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy by Cassandra Clare. It's one of her other books with like many stories about Simon Lewis and his adventures in the Shadowhunter Academy. Right now I'm on page 130, and there's over 500 pages. I want to try to finish this as well. She has a new book coming out in March, and it's my goal to finish all the books she's written before that comes out. I have this one. I also have the one about the shadow markets. I have another one that I want to finish this month as well. And then I have Queen of Air and Darkness that I have not finished either. I have 3 big books of hers to finish. I hope I can succeed. I'll have Christmas break and like November break for Thanksgiving and things like that. So my goal is to finish the big ones for sure, especially before I start grad school in January, because those are big and these will take a while. Next book for August is The Red Scrolls of Magic. I was supposed to finish this during the reading rush. I did not get to finish it, but I am more than halfway in. I am on page 186, and the reason it's taken me a while is because I don't like it as much as her other books. It doesn't have Jace or Claire, it's just Alec and Magnus, and I love them both. But I love them as secondary characters. I don't know. I just feel like Jace's and Clary's personality bumps them up a bit, and just them, it's just like, I just miss the other ones. That's all. I do have one more book, the Steel Crow Saga, which I have, and I will get. So, let me just sign back in. Steel Crow Saga by Paul Kruger. This is an arc that I got at BookCon. It comes out October 1st, 2019. The reason I'm reading this is because my friend and I are doing 24 and 48 hours readathon. So we have to read this in 24 hours, but we actually have 48 hours to complete. So you do 12 hours in one day, 12 hours in another. It's over 500 pages, I think. Yeah. We got this for free, and the synopsis seems really interesting. It's huge, and we're gonna try to finish this in 24 hours. I'm sure we'll succeed, hopefully. If not, we technically have 48 hours. But so yeah, I'm hoping to finish this in August as well. I'll let you know how it is, so that if you really like it, you can purchase it on October 1st, 2019. So for my TBR, I have 5 books. I have 5 books to complete my beautiful 5 books that I will finish in 1 month before school starts. So I finished 7 in the last month, so I think I could finish 5 in this one. Yeah, and then I'm almost done with my Goodreads goal. I actually had to up my Goodreads goal another 10 books, so I hope I can finish that. And I'm actually reading a couple other books from NetGalley, I believe, where you read arcs and review them. So I have 3 on my shelf there, and then I purchased one on Kindle called Venom and Vanilla, a request from one of my friends. So I'm kind of reading that as well. So I should be able to, if I finish these 5 and then those 4, I will have finished 9 in 1 month, which will be quite an accomplishment for me. So we shall see if I can manage that. That will be it for this video. If you liked it, please like the video and subscribe. I really appreciate it. So I will see you next week with another video. Yeah, bye.